This was supposed to be the training camp for second-year quarterback Kellen Mond. First year, sort of a lost season, didn't work out for a number of reasons, whatever. But this training camp was when he's supposed to grab that brass ring, be QB2 of the Vikings, and everything is coming up Millhouse. Plus, he's got a kindred spirit and new head coach Kevin O'Connell. The similarities, fairly striking. Absolutely. But he's been deadlocked in a competition for QB2 with Sean Mannion, the vending machine tuna fish sandwich of quarterbacks, and he hasn't gotten any separation. Like, quarterback 2 is still completely wide open, pun intended, and with the first preseason game against the Raiders coming up very shortly, I don't think we're going to get any clarity anytime soon. So here's a summary of what Kellen Mond has done so far in training camp. So he's been rotating QB2 with Sean Mannion. Now, we're not talking about rotating by drill or by drive or whatever. It's rotating by days. One day it's Kellen Mond with the twos. The next day it's Sean Mannion with the twos, and repeat. So I do think that O'Connell is having a good look at both Mond as well as the veteran Mannion to see who's going to be that guy backing up Kirk Cousins. And I could see a world where, say, Kellen Mond wins the competition. Maybe they just jettison Mannion. Maybe he's a couch free agent. It's like, hey, if we need you, we'll call you. Because generally teams carry 2 quarterbacks on the active roster. Maybe they carry one on the practice squad. But if Mannion wins, I could see the Vikings going down that ladder scenario where Kellen Mond potentially gets onto the practice squad if the Vikings can get him through waivers. But Mond at camp so far, inconsistency, I think, would be the thing that really sticks out, especially in contrast with Kirk Cousins, Kirk Cousins is looking pretty damn good. I think Kirk Cousins is assembling the best training camp of his damn career, which you love to see. And Kellen Mond, he's been sporadic with accuracy issues. Sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's setting the feet, and sometimes it's just easy throws that should be on the money. Sometimes it's not there, but also let's not take anything away from him. The thing that keeps you coming back is he will drop some dimes, man. He will drop some absolute frozen rope piss missiles, and you're just like, where the hell did that come from? It's like the throw where he was rolling to his left at training camp on Friday, and then just drops a dime to Burt Wilson. It's like, what the hell is that? That's what keeps you coming back. And we've compared Kellen Mond's style to a degree to that of Josh Allen, where you got a big quarterback, big time arm, good mobility as well, and he takes a couple chances. He certainly will put it up there, and I do think that Kellen Mond just needs to rein in it a little bit. I think Kevin O'Connell, as well as the quarterback coaches, are working on it, and I do think that he can be that guy. Also, what's been random is that he's been fumbling shotgun snaps. I think 2 or 3 of them have been turfed, where it's odd because Mond, like most college quarterbacks, they live in the shotgun. Like, that's what he was. He was always in at Texas A&M. So it's not like he is learning something new. You would think that it would come from playing more under center, except it really hasn't. So maybe it's something working with Chris Reed. Maybe it's something working with Josh Sokol, the third-team center. I don't know. I don't really know, but who really knows at this point? So it's not really what you wanted so far, but I think it's something that's going to be settled once you do get to the preseason games. I think once you put Kellen Mond and Sean Mannion under the lights, let's see what happens, because you got 3 preseason games. I'm sure they'll keep up the rotation. Mannion will be at the 2s, Mond will be at the 2s the next game, and then go from there. But this whole competition, it is far from over, and I could see a spot where Kellen Mond, maybe he turns it on under the lights. He was a big-time performer at Texas A&M. He's gone toe-to-toe against Joe Burrow back in the day in like a 17 overtime game. Ooh, you do love seeing it, man. So I do think that as of right now, it's a bit disappointing the way that Kellen Mond hasn't really risen up, but I'm not giving up hope yet. I don't think that he's out of the race. I still think that it's probably 50-50 with Cristobal. I think it's a true coin toss, and I think it will come down to what happens in the game, where Kirk Cousins is going to get some preseason work, but they're going to shelve him relatively early. So I do think, especially the fact that they don't have a 4th quarterback, it is going to be Mond. It is going to be Mannion getting a lot of work, and this competition, it's heating up. It's really close. And it's not because both players are playing good. Like, both, Mannion's had his moments in camp as well, but he's also been wildly inconsistent. So it's like they're having a mid-off. So we'll see what happens. So I'm still rooting for Kellen Mond, nothing against Sean Mannion, but I just think that Kellen Mond's ceiling is that much higher, just given the youth, just given his characteristics, just given that arm talent. So, yeah, I think that he could be that guy. Hasn't earned it yet. Still working on it. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Kellen Mond, not QB2 yet, yet. But let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.